Okay, call the meeting to order at 7. First on the agenda is Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Hey, we're on the same time. You changed them last time. Okay, I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes since our last regularly scheduled meeting. Motion made by Albert, seconded by Ms. Kelly to approve the minutes. Any discussion? Mr. Burnett?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Mr. Brzezinski?
Yes.
Ms. Kelly? Albert votes yes, passes 5-0. Approval of the claims.
Make a motion we approve the claims.
Second. Motion made by Mr. Brzezinski, seconded by Mr. Burnett to approve the claims. Is there any discussion? Mr. Burnett?
Yes.
Mrs. Paforski?
Yes.
Mr. Brzezinski?
Yes.
Ms. Kelly?
Yes.
Albert votes yes, passes 5-0. Utilities. Oh, the ADA Title VI grievance forms as well as a voluntary public involvement survey are available in the hanging wall files for anyone interested. This is part of our, any federal grant we have to read that, so. Go ahead.
All right. A few bullet items to touch on briefly. We are working with McMahon on water system improvements. Should the project go to the correctional center. In doing that, we need to do, I think I reported last meeting that we'll do a water model. We've been looking into the water system as it is. There's some definite bottlenecks. There's some definite areas that need to be improved, and they will be improved should we proceed with this. Fire department will probably be happy. We'll have some better fire flows in town and that type of thing. So we'll probably begin with the model. I think probably in the next couple of weeks. We're doing a hydrant flow testing in that. We did have another power outage that we were called out to at the Dollar General Nashville lift station. It was restored. We didn't have a problem, but like I said, with the amount of use that station's getting, we're going to need to have a generator installed there. I think, but I don't think we have much choice. It's runs a lot more than it ever has. So Adam did have AccuDig on site 4 days, replaced 4 curb stops, which are basically on the service line to the customer. There's one of the things to town of Westville, that's been a problem. The valves they use when a lot of them were installed, they seize up. It's probably the type of valve they used at the time. They actually need to be cut and replaced. Adam actually does a live, so we don't have to do any shutdowns or anything like that. He also put the service tap in the meter and ran the water line for his new building. 4 days, I think it's going to be around somewhere around $6,500 for AccuDig to come out. Just those 4 valves would cost a lot more. I think we would have a contractor do it, so save quite a bit of money on that. The new lead and copper rules now in effect. We'll have to inventory all the lines, all the service lines in town. That's going to be a pretty good sized undertaking. It needs to be done in the next year and a half. We'll probably get assistance from the Alliance of Rural Water. The town's a member of that, so they can assist us with that. Unfortunately, some of the there's not a lot of record keeping of what's in the ground, what's been found. We found some stuff over the past couple of years that should help us. Today we actually had a problem on Avenue B. Adam was going to fix another, fix another valve, and it actually blew right out of the water main. We found out that that's transite pipe down below both those streets, we think, that will make the list of things we probably need to replace soon. We did have, Acadid came out, we got it going, we did not have to do a shutdown. We actually had them fixed it live, so that eliminated doing a boil advisory for 4 blocks, 5 blocks of houses, so.
I think greenways translate too.
Yes, and that, I think we should, and I think when we get an AccuDig out, we'll find out where it starts and where it stops, because it's basically concrete pipe is what transite pipe is. It's concrete pipe, and today, you know, a lot of times they put a metal saddle and thread the valve in. This one, it was just threaded right into the concrete. So, really, there's a lot of problems going to happen on that. If we do a project, it would really be silly not to include replacing some of that when we're doing it. Upsize the main, so you know those are 4-inch water mains. It just makes a lot of sense to do that.
Yeah, I think we're planning on doing greenway. We run out to WCC.
Yeah,
as part of the
I
project.
think it'd be a great idea. I think with this project, we can clean up a lot of things. I mean, there's just a lot of things to get cleaned up. We did contact Sweeney Electric. We're going to have a manual transfer switch, hopefully installed on the Colton Road lift station. I got looking at it. I think if we could at least take the small generator that we have out there and put it into a problem that we could. It is a single phase lift station, so a small type generator will run there until we can get a solution there. Like I said, we're looking at the other lift stations too. Hopefully I'll have a report for you guys before next meeting.
The lift station at the Dollar General, does that have a natural gas line running out there close?
No.
So we have to have a fuel tank out there for diesel.
I would think we may probably look at diesel. We've been having some problems with natural gas units, believe it or not.
Really?
And it's fuel delivery issues. You would not think that, but the regulators will have, if there's enough moisture in them, you'll have some freezing issues with the regulators, and they'll actually freeze, and you won't get fuel, so then you got to go out there and tap on it with a rubber mallet or something.
Nice.
They've had some solutions, some of them work, some of them don't, but we've got that problem going on. Had that problem out at the booster station at the South Coast. We've had several at Nature Works at Aberdeen. And we've had a couple, because we've got all natural gas out there. So we'll look at it.
Diesel might be the way to go then.
Diesel may be the way to go. We'll look at it, price it out, and see what makes sense. John Knestovich, who's done the Superior pumping, he's got a used one. It's in pretty good shape. We may be able to pick up reasonably priced, I think. Maybe even bargain with some of the equipment that we're getting rid of, that we're not going to use at the wastewater plant. So we'll see what we can do on that.
Okay.
I think other than that, I did speak with McMahon about the Westville State Pump Station, and I talked to John. He's gonna we're gonna get together and come up with a good solution on that, because that one is small. So other than that, that's it.
Any questions or anything? Okay, thanks, Nathan. Streets.
Bubba's, since we got the new building up, got 3 quotes to repair the grassy knoll area. It's more
Can it be assessed?
rutted and everything, yeah. We got one from Johnson's to fertilize grass, everything like they normally do, for $64.85. One from Nick's Landscaping for $48.10. And I believe Lori sent all these out, if you didn't see it on your email, so. And one from Signature Lawn, which is probably the best bet, $43.62. And they'll put in topsoil, pulverize everything. They'll put hydro seed down once the nettings on there. And it's 100% wood fiber mulch. So it should hold the grass, you know, hold the place and stuff, so. I would like to say that we accept Signature Lawn for $43.62 to repair them
Okay, and take it out of the ARP.
and take it out of the ARP.
I'll second.
Okay, motion made by Mr. Mashinsky, seconded by Mrs. Pothorsky to have Signature Lawn do the restoration at the new garage building for $4,362, it being the lowest. Is there any discussion? Mr. Burnett? Yes. Mrs. Pothorsky?
Yes.
Mr. Mashinsky?
Yes.
Ms. Kelly? Ms.
Yes.
Kelly? Albert votes yes, passes 5-0. Okay.
And other than that, just a quick note, we are waiting on our funds from the state to do our road project. Thank you, Lori. Everybody involved. That could be a couple months yet, but we're waiting.
Okay, yeah. Parks?
All we have is the Blue Line Park. We have a mulch quote, which I believe you do have, also from Signature.
Yes.
The same company. Mm-hmm.
It's install 3 inches of hardwood mulch, dark brown.
Mm-hmm.
Work air cleaning it up. Total of $3,980, $3,980. And we making that a motion.
Yes, can I make a motion that we get that approved?
And take it out of ARPA money?
Yep.
Okay, I'll second. Motion made by Mrs. Pothorsky, seconded by Albert to have Signature Lawns install mulch at Blue Line Park for the amount of $3,980 paid out of ARPA money. Is there any discussion? Mr. Burnett? Yes. Mrs. Pothorsky?
Yes.
Mr. Mashinsky?
Yes.
Ms. Kelly?
Yes.
Albert votes yes, passes 5-0. Police?
For March, we had 473 total calls for service, 165 traffic stops, 6 crash reports, and 4 assist other agency calls. And that's it.
That'd be the night to go play the lottery. Thanks. Anything else on police from anybody? Okay, finance? Fire department activity report, Mr. Funkhauser?
Town of Westville, 17 calls, New Durham Township, 7, Jackson Township, 3, and 1 mutual aid to Noble. The towns, 17 calls, we have 15 EMS calls, we had 1 for wires down and 1 accident. New Durham, we had 6 EMS calls and 1 accident. Jackson Township, 3 EMS calls, and Noble Township was mutual aid for a structure fire.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Citizens' comments? Anything else come before the council? I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
Motion, beat you to it.
Okay.
Motion made by Albert, seconded by Mr. Mashinsky to adjourn. Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Being none, meeting closes at 7:14.
Can I?